after the
And we are live.
Yes, yes, it
Welcome
is
to Unique Couples After Dark.
after dark. Yes, it is late night. Um, and we are here all excited about what we'll be talking about today and excited that you are here watching. So stay tuned
Yes.
until the end. We are talking about, hey, what's the temperature of your marriage? Are you going to make it? Are you and your spouse going to make it? Is your relationship going to last? Are the problems going to outlast you, or are you going to outlast the problems?
Yes.
Yes. And we know some of those problems are sexual as well. So stick around, stay tuned in as we discuss that and more. And of course, if you have not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do so as well.
Yeah, subscribe to the Unique Couples YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you can go live. So you can turn on the notification bell to all so you can know every time we go live. Yes. We are Vito and Linda Patrick of Unique Couples, and we just want to welcome you to Unique Couples After Dark. We are here in Freeport, Grand Bahama, in the Bahamas. So we just want to welcome you. For those that are watching, you can just
go ahead, live squad.
Type in live squad. Those watching the replay, hashtag replay. And if you haven't If you haven't joined the Unique Couples Marriage Club, you want to go ahead and join the Unique Couples Marriage Club.
Okay.
In the Marriage Club, you will be getting your spouseology degree.
Yeah. So
You
the
will
link is in the
be-
description, right?
Yes, the
Yes.
link is in the description. You'll be learning and studying your spouse. So you want to make sure you are part of the Unique Couples Marriage Club.
Hello, Melissa. Hello, Julie. Hi, Gia. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, everyone.
Live. And don't forget to share. So, marriage checkup. Are you two going to make it? How will you know? What are the issues? What issues are you facing in your relationship? How will you know if you're going to survive through it, get through all of that? Yeah. So, yeah, you had some questions you wanted to ask?
Yeah. So, what is the temperature of your marriage?
Yeah.
You know?
Hot, cold, lukewarm.
You know?
Is it frigid as ice?
What's the temperature?
Yeah.
You know?
And then if you're talking sexually, you definitely want it to be a little more hotter as opposed to colder, right?
Yeah,
in your relationship.
definitely.
You want that to be spicy. You want that to be hot. You want it to be exciting. You want that for what is happening in the bedroom as it relates to the temperature of your marriage, and that goes to, with everything else, temperature. Okay.
Where is your relationship headed? So, are you communicating? Are you making plans? Have you made plans in terms of where you want to be in the next 5 to 10 years in your marriage as it relates to family, whether it's the kids, whether it's the pets? What are your plans for your marriage? You have to continue communicating so both of you can know where do you want to be 5, 10, 15 years from now.
Definitely.
So that's very important.
So where are you headed? Do you feel as if you're still connecting with your spouse, or do you feel as if it's not going anywhere? That is a question you definitely need to answer and have that conversation with your spouse. Okay, you get some more questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you touching your spouse regularly? That's important.
And how many times, right?
You want to make sure you touch your spouse regularly.
Yeah. So it and then we don't. It shouldn't be where it's only during sex. Okay, this touching shouldn't just be only during sex. Okay, your spouse, based on what their needs are, they would want to be touched outside of the bedroom, not just in the bedroom or when you're having sex and that's it. No, so you want to make each other a part of your relationship, a part of how you communicate, because you can communicate through touch.
Yeah.
Yes, you can give assurance. You can let them know that. So you want to make sure you have all of that communicated to your spouse. Okay. Yeah. So make sure you're touching. How often are you doing it? Is it far in between? Do you want more touching and it's not happening? Okay. Yeah.
So are you finding joy in being in your spouse's presence?
Oh, or is it
do you find joy in being
something hurtful or painful, or you don't want to be in your spouse's presence, and you find it like not a pleasant experience? Yeah. These are questions that you really have to think about. Probably don't want to, but these are things that you would have to address in order to really make it through, so that you can know, hey, my marriage is going to last. Okay.
And then we would have saw this last year, and this was something that happened all around the world when it was the pandemic and different countries were locked down, and we saw where folks were not used to just spending time together, so they didn't have that joy of being in one another's presence, and the divorce rates, they just started to go up sky high. So and then you had a lot of domestic violence as well, because persons were not used of just being together, and they couldn't find joy in one another's presence. So what is your
an indicator of, okay, my marriage is not going on the right track, and that is something that you need to change. You need to work on finding joy. What was it that brought you joy at the beginning, when you first got married or were attracted to each other, when you were dating, or however far back you need to go? You go there and you need to work on those things. So we're going to leave you with 3 things that you need to do to kind of help with all of these things. Okay, so are you having sex with your spouse on a regular basis? Is it the amount of time? What is it? Weekly or daily? How many other times your spouse wants it? Are you guys comfortable with that number? And are you enjoying it? Yeah. Are you comfortable with it? Are you enjoying it? Are you making it exciting and interesting? Both of you looking forward to it. Are you even talking about sex with your spouse? Because, some people have an issue, talking
about it.
Yeah, so they won't ever talk, so we've known some older persons, and it's not just older, in terms of the different generations, and they don't discuss it. I mean, it's something that is done with the lights off, late at night, with clothes on. Some people just with clothes on. So what is that experience like for you? And have you found a way to kind of like bring up the topic with your spouse to let your spouse know that, okay, I want more from this relationship sexually, right? I want more. We can do more. We can experience more. We can have fun. We can have pleasure. Are you communicating with your spouse? And do you know how to? And of course, definitely join the Unique Couples Marriage Club. We'll get into more with that. But these are things that you need to gauge in your relationship, because if communication is a problem, if sex is a problem, then you're looking at, okay, we might not outlast this. We might not get through this, right? We might not get through this. So that could be a problem. Yes.
Yeah. And then, is your spouse satisfied with what you two are experiencing in the bedroom?
But they're experiencing,
so,
wow.
Are you satisfying your spouse? Are you just pleasing yourself and not pleasing your spouse?
Yes. Hello, Kathy. Live squad. Yep. I see all the live squatters. Put that in. Thanks for joining us live tonight. We are talking about the temperature of your marriage. It's the marriage checkup. Are you two going to make it?
Yes.
After you would have discussed and went through, and you're thinking about all these questions and looking and gauging where you are in your relationship, are you going to make it? Okay. How are you responding to the questions that we're asking? Are you going to make it? Okay.
So are you satisfying your spouse?
And that's a big thing.
Experience,
and it shouldn't just be one-sided.
Yes. It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be one-sided. Okay. Both persons should be receiving pleasure, and if that's not happening, eventually, someone is going to feel left out, perturbed. Someone is just going to be not feel complete in the marriage. Okay, so you have to make sure that it's mutual, that both of you are enjoying it, and then have that question. As I remember just being, being shy and afraid and hesitant, and is this something that you talk about, and how do you bring it up? And eventually I had to get to the point where we had that open discussion. We were able to say, well, no, I didn't quite like that, and no, yes, that was good. I enjoyed that part. I love that. Yes, this is satisfying me. Are you satisfied? Should we try something else? Is there something else we can do? Having that conversation. It didn't happen overnight. Okay, so it will not happen overnight. So you need to get into your pillow talk and have those conversations. It might be where you have those conversations late at night, in the dark, if you're shy and reserved, and even though you might have been with your spouse for a long time, for some people, having that conversation and trying to talk about what their needs are and their desires are, and trying to find out what their spouse's desires and needs are, might be difficult. So you might want to do it with the lights off when you're laying down on your pillow, both of you, maybe facing each other or maybe not, but you still need to have those conversations,
Yeah,
right?
that's important.
Yeah, so we go in detail with that in the marriage club. So you could go ahead, make sure you join the marriage club. We have a special grandfather program. You can join. Once you join now, you can come in with that low monthly introductory rate. Okay, so we would say what? It's less than buying a candy bar. Yes, less than buying lunch. So it's like,
Yeah.
skip
Skip
buying lunch.
Skip lunch for
1 week. Once a week. You don't even like, yeah.
You definitely would pay for.
Yeah,
the Unique Couples Marriage Club.
Make sure you join.
And link is in change leavable.
Yeah, the link is in the description. So go ahead and be a part of that while, join today now.
Yeah.
While we have that low introductory rate. Mm-hmm. Okay, so definitely make sure it's something pleasurable. If it's not, you're not satisfied, your spouse isn't satisfied, ask yourself these questions. Talk to your spouse about these things and move on from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, are you two fighting? Are you ignoring each other?
They're like with the fighting, are they constantly arguing? Bringing up issues from the past, fighting, and kind of like upset and angry, and saying these negative things because you're frustrated in different areas. And if you're frustrated sexually and not being fulfilled sexually, everything else will seem like it's going wrong. When sex is going wrong, everything else will seem like it's going wrong. If it is going wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to make sure the sex part is all sorted out. Wonderful, because if you have problems in the other areas, then it's just kind of like easier to solve. But when you have problems with the sex department plus all the other areas, it will seem as if your relationship is not going to last. So work on what you can work on.
Yes, that's important.
Work on what you could work on. Okay, thanks for joining us, Deborah. Love you guys and your support and being a part of the Unique Couples community. If you are married and you're serious about your relationship, you're serious about your marriage, you're serious about going to the next level, you will be following Unique Couples. We are on
Instagram at Unique Couples 242. We are on Twitter at Unique Couples. We are on Facebook, Unique Couples, and YouTube as Unique Couples.
Yes, and of course, if you're taking it up to the next level, we're talking about more intimacy, passion, excitement, fun. We have date night happening, special Spice It Up date night in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. Right before our anniversary, we're celebrating Sweet 16 plus 2. Yeah, he says we're adults now, right? He said we're adults now. We're adults. We're officially, we'll be 18 years married, right? 18 years married. So definitely join us for that. July 26th, join us for that Spice It Up date night in the group. You could go ahead, register to be a part of that. You can join and be a part of that date night. Okay. Yes. So you were saying, are you ignoring each other? Yeah. So you're fighting, you're constantly fighting, arguing, or you're ignoring each other, or whatever the problem is.
That's not good.
Yeah. And you could also be keeping things bottled up inside where you're not even discussing the issues and acting as if they don't exist, like you're an ostrich.
Yeah,
okay.
That's not good either, because by you keeping things in, you're not helping the marriage. You're not helping the relationship, and it's not healthy for you as well.
Yeah,
because you can get sick. It can lead to all sorts of different non-communicable diseases. It can lead to stress, anxiety attacks. So you shouldn't keep things in. That's why your spouse is your best friend. You're supposed to be able to talk to your spouse about anything, everything. You can talk to your spouse about, and it would remain between the two of you. That's why if you guys are angry at one another, you want to talk about it. You don't want to go sleep without talking about this issue. And if you know that the issue is going to take such a long time, then you need to both table it, agree that, yes, let's go to sleep. We'll discuss it tomorrow at such and such a time, where you put the time aside. That's very important. You don't want to keep things in.
No. So, are you constantly arguing? Are you ignoring each other? You're fighting, or are you keeping those things bottled inside, right? Bottle up inside. All of that will lead to not resolving the problem, and if it builds up, then it is going to be hard to keep that marriage intact. And we want these marriages. We want your marriage to be intact. We want your marriage to survive. We're all about the healthy marriage movement.
Exactly.
All about the healthy marriage movement. So work on it. Invest what you need to, because we don't want to say later that I should have, could have done this. No, do it now. Invest in your relationship. You're watching this, then that means you're serious about your relationship and taking it to the next level. And if you're really, really serious about that, you will join us in Unique Couples Marriage Club and take your relationship to another level where you can get the support. You have us as marriage coaches, mentors, so you can get that. And whenever you have to take anything to the next level, athletes have coaches, they have the support. You need to make sure that you have that as well in your marriage. And that is what we offer in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. Accountability, you have that there, and a community to support you as you grow your relationship. We're there to help you do that. So make sure you join. So what do? You have all of these questions, and maybe some of the questions you did not really answer properly. We just want to say, hey, you have to work on it. You have to commit. Your marriage can last. It can outlast, and we want your marriage to outlast all of the problems, all of the issues, because your relationship is the most important issue.
Yes. Your
relationship should surpass any problem, okay? And you can do that by doing these 3 things, okay? So we're going to look at these 3 things quickly, that what you can do, and we go more in depth in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. Okay, so number 1, you want to
correct.
Yes.
Say what the problem is.
Definitely have that conversation. What is the problem? Which area are you and your spouse having the issues in? Is it finances? Is it in the sex department? Is it you're not giving each other pleasure? Are you fighting all the time? What is the arguments about and for? What is happening? Is it, just completely just only sexual? Are you, like you said, not trusting? Are you arguing? Is it in-law drama, mamas, whatever? What is the issue? Talk about it. Is it once someone isn't healthy? Whatever it is, talk about it. Pinpoint exactly what it is. Talk about it so that you can address it, because you can't address or fix what you don't know. What doesn't exist, basically, is if you don't know. Okay, so you want to do that. So that's the first one you want to correct, and then you want to connect.
Yeah.
So correct important. First, then connect.
You want to connect with intimacy.
Yeah.
And you want to be emotional with it.
So you want to be emotionally connected with your spouse.
And you want to connect. So let's go back just on with the disagreements or the arguments. So when you have this disagreement or the argument, you want to communicate on it, and then you want to correct it, because there will be disagreements. There will be issues that will come up and you will not be on the same page. But after you talk about it and after you correct it, both of you will be on the same page. And then after that, you will connect.
Yes.
And like we said, the connect is intimacy.
Yeah.
So after an argument, some people call it after a fight, that intimacy is going to be real good. So you want to connect.
No. Let's put in a plug there. We're not saying go and have those arguments and fight so you could be intimate
we're not
and
saying
connect. Okay, so we're not saying that. Okay, but solving whatever issue, that kind of, it brings you closer.
Yeah.
Okay, and it will bring you closer because you realize that, hey, you two together can conquer any and everything. Yes. So once you correct the problem, then you're going to look at connect. When you connect, make sure you're connecting with your spouse intimately, connect emotionally, connect. You're just talking. That's the next one. Okay. So connect, with your spouse. Okay, so
Yes.
we'll talk more about that in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. And then the third thing you want to do is cuddle. And when we talk about cuddling, we're talking about this is the connection that you're doing physically. Yes.
Yeah. And then
okay.
the kisses and that sort of stuff.
Okay, so you're hugging, you're kissing, you're connecting sexually. With the amount of time and intensity and the cuddle. So correct, connect, cuddle. And the cuddle is not just cuddle. It involves all the physical aspect of getting close to your spouse, to physically connecting with your spouse, physically being together, physically engaging with your spouse, physically just enjoying being in your spouse's presence, enjoying the sexual experience, making it pleasurable for each other, doing that. Okay. So you have those three things done. You corrected whatever issue and addressed the problem. You started to connect more. Okay, you're gonna make your spouse your best friend. We talk more about that in the Unique Couples Marriage Club of exactly what you need to do. We're gonna let you know exactly what you need to do over the process. So it's not something that happens overnight. You're not going to get that spouseology degree overnight.
No.
It is going to be something that you're continuously doing and learning.
Over.
Yes.
Yeah.
So baby steps, okay? Baby steps. And also you need baby steps if you are so far apart in your relationship and you're experiencing real problems in your relationship, and maybe you're not even talking to your spouse. Maybe you're sleeping in the same different rooms, or maybe you're separated. And so you need baby steps so that maybe you start talking to each other, once a day, or even saying hello or hi, or giving a compliment. And then maybe you just brush past each other, or maybe you're just in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
And then you advance and, maybe you can sit down together for dinner. And then, you get closer. So baby steps. So it'll be a process depending on where you are in your relationship. Okay. Yes. Okay. So yes. Takeaways. Put your takeaways in the chat. We love hearing from you. We love hearing your comments. Let us know what is your takeaway. Let us know what resounded with you, what you're going to take away, what you're going to do to really connect. And remember, Unique Couples Marriage Club, go ahead. The link is in the description.
Yes.
Register to be a part of that as we go and definitely work on making sure that you go on that journey with us, you and your spouse, so that you can take your relationship to the next level. Next level of loving. Yeah. We will be giving you drips of love in there. And we also have some summer quickies that we'll be doing in the group starting next week. So you want to be a part of that. You want to catch that. So join for the month of July. Okay. Fireworks. This is the month of freedom. Make sure to be a part of that. And then of course on August, we have something special happening. It is our Unique Couples Marriage Marathon. Okay. It is the extraordinary marriage, and we want you to have that. You can have that. Okay. Yes, Gia said, love the triple C. Yes, correct, connect, and cuddle. Yeah, yes. Great tips. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, so you want to be a part of that. Where's your relationship? Your relationship is going to be where you want it, where you work to put it, where you invest to get it. Your relationship can survive. Don't give up now. Don't give up hope. No matter how hopeless it seems, and it might not look like someone else's relationship. And guess what? That is okay. It's not for your relationship to look like someone else's. Your relationship is unique to you. Yes. And what needs to happen is you two need to talk and decide what your healthy relationship looks like. What is great for you two as that unique couple. Exactly. So you make sure that your relationship is where you want it to be, that both of you are happy, and then you have the best relationship ever. Okay, so it's not about comparison. It is about you two having the best relationship ever, because that is what you two want, right?
Yes, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So Sunday would be our Sunday night, Unique Couple Sunday Night Live. So 6 p.m. We're going to be on all the platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So we'll see you all 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. And then on Monday night, we are inside the How to Strengthen Your Marriage Facebook group. It's in the description. If you're not a part of that group as yet and you want to join it, the How to Strengthen Your Marriage Facebook group. It's a free group, so you want to be there. And then we were that's 7:30 on Monday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we have in the Unique Couples Marriage Club, which is also on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we would have talked about the date night, which is going to be July the 26th. So you want to make sure you are there for the date night, July the 26th. And then, like we talked about earlier, August the 2nd, our Unique Couples Marriage Marathon.
Oh,
So
yes.
we have 5 dynamic speakers every hour on the hour.
We have to shout out Typhus Colley and Egea Colley. Yes, they are going to be celebrating 12 years. Wow. 12 years. Put the date in the chat for us. Put the date. We know it's July. Put the date in the chat for us. Yes, July 10th, is it? Independence, is it? Put it in the chat for us. They will be celebrating 12 years.
Wow.
So 12 years later, keep making it sweeter. Keep making it greater.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, July 10th is their anniversary. Awesome.
Right, that's this weekend.
Yes, this weekend. Wow. Plan. Make it loving. Make it lasting. Make those memories. Each and every one of you make those memories. Your marriage is going to be where you make it, where you put it, where you want it, where you need it. So you have to do the work to make it happen. You have to do the work. Hello, Lisa. Thanks for joining us. And remember, subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. And invite a friend. Yeah. Share this video. You can go ahead, copy it, share the link on WhatsApp. You could share it on Twitter. You could share it on Facebook. Yeah. Just share the link and persons will be able to watch it there. Okay, they'll be able to watch it, and you will be helping a couple. You will be helping a marriage. You'll be helping a family, because you don't know what their takeaway is. Okay, their takeaway could be something completely different from yours. So we just want to share the information so that we can all have healthy, beautiful marriages that we love, just like how we love our marriage. They can love theirs as well, and we could all help one another grow. Yes. Okay. She said, thanks to Unique Couples, we are putting in the work. Awesome. Yeah. You put in the work, and the work will work for you. Yes. Your marriage will definitely show the difference, and your children will definitely feel the difference. So you will have that happy family. You'll have that happy marriage. You will be a happy couple.
Yes. So we had fun with you all. Have a great rest of the week. We love you all. You know, here at Unique Couples, we are building stronger couples, healthier marriages, and happier families. We love you all. Good. Have a great evening. Have a great night.
Check that temperature.
Yes, check that temperature. And
need help? Definitely contact us.
Yes. See you all. Bye. Love you all.